How may I help you? Hi, I'll take the usual. Oh, the usual? You know, the usual. Oh, right. Hold on. You know, double mocha caramel coconut swirl with 2 shots of espresso, whipped cream, chocolate drizzle, 2 shots of milk, and 2 Splendas. Oh, yes, sure. Sorry, today's my first day, so thank you. I'll be waiting. Hey, it's Davina, and I'm coming back at you again this week with another video, and this video has to do with your first job. So, I'm 17 years old, and I recently just got my first job, and if you're wondering where I work, if you didn't know already, I work at Dunkin Donuts. So as you can see from the hat and the shirt, yeah, I work at DD's, and it's funny because my initials are also DD. So DD works at DD's, but anyways, well, I just started a few days ago. I just got my first paycheck, and I'm just looking back to the first day when I first started and how nervous I was, and I was looking online like what to expect from your first day of work and all these things. I was so nervous, and I was like, you know what, why don't I make a video of my experience and some steps on how to survive your first job. So let's begin. When I first started, I was really nervous the night before, and I really just needed something to calm me down. I had to I had to be a little bit calmer because I was really nervous. So, step 1 is the night before, just stay calm. So, the night before, maybe take a nice bath or have some tea, or I don't know, don't be too nervous about it, because honestly, just think of it as just a place you're gonna go to where you can decide whether or not you can have fun there or not. It's all up to you, unless it's a really sucky place. But usually for your first job, you should pick a place where you wouldn't necessarily hate. So my advice would just deep breaths, stay calm the night before, eat a nice hearty dinner, and then wake up in the morning and kick some butt, because you can do that and make the money. Step 2. So once you get to your job and you walk in on your first day, you may feel a little awkward. I know I did. I was very shy and awkward, but I remember what my mom told me in the car. Just ask what they need help with, and you'll find your way. So I walked in, I was standing awkwardly in the corner for a little while. The boss gave me this hat and an apron, but now I have shirts. But anyways, so I was just standing in the corner and doing pretty much nothing, and then this one guy came up to me and he told me that he was going to train me. So I was like, hi, and I was talking to them, and he taught me how to make the drinks at Dunkin Donuts, and he just showed me around and what I should be doing. And by the time a few hours passed by, I started really getting the hang of it, and I started feeling very comfortable. I always asked like if I was just standing around or something, if there was anything else I could do. They had me clean dishes or just clean around, and yeah, just be very polite and be helpful, and I promise your first day will be a piece of cake. Step 3. Keep a positive mindset, because if you're negative about your new job, like, oh, I don't want to get up, oh my god, why am I doing this? Then you're not gonna have a good time at your workplace. And why would you want that? I mean, if you're going to work, and yes, work isn't the most enjoyable thing, but if you do go to work, why not make it fun? And just keep that positive mindset, like, oh, I'm getting up this morning and I am going to make some money and I'm going to have fun doing it and I'm going to do the job to the best of my ability, and then I'll go home and I'll take a nice nap. Naps are awesome. So yeah, just be positive and you will have a good time. Step 4. For step 4, I would definitely say make friends with the people who you work with. Okay, if you work with mostly older people and you're more like my age, then just be friendly towards them and just try to talk to the best of your ability about anything that may interest them or may interest you, because honestly, you're more alike than different to everyone. There's gotta be something that interests you and a coworker at your workplace. And if not, just be friendly and just smile and make jokes, I don't know. But yeah, it's very important to make friends at your workplace because once again, it makes it much more enjoyable. At my workplace, I work with the majority I work with are guys, and I have to say that it is quite fun working with a lot of guys. And I do have a few girls who I work with here and there too, and they're just all very nice people, and I'm very grateful that I work with such nice people at my work. And it's only been like 8 days I think I've worked there, and I would consider some of those people too close to becoming my friend, or we'll eventually become friends in the future. They're very nice. So that's very important. And my last and final step is just keep moving. When you're at your workplace, you don't really want to be seen standing around or not really doing anything, because that could, 1, get you in trouble, and 2, if your boss sees you not doing anything, he may not see you as a good worker, and you may not be qualified for that job anymore. Like, he may see you as not able to work at that workplace or not suitable, and you could get fired, or you could just get a lower pay, or you might not have an opportunity to raise your pay. So I would definitely keep moving. Don't really stand around much. I mean, yes, if you're on your feet for like 8 hours at a time, which I have already, of course you could take a break, and they will give you a break at least around like 15 minutes. Well, that's what I get, at least 15 minutes. So yeah, I would just definitely keep moving. Like, what I do is, if there's no customers or anything, I'll just take a paper towel, I'll wipe down the counters, I'll sweep, mop, just do whatever you can to just keep moving. And also, if you keep moving, time does go much faster. So if you are starting your first job soon, or you're considering to start your first job soon, I would just say, don't worry, have fun with it the best you can, and just work hard and you'll reap the benefits. I think that's all I could really say for this video. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you have a wonderful first job. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, thumbs up, and comment and tell me what your first job is, or if you have any questions for me about my first job, just comment and I'll answer them. So, nice talking with you. Bye.